So, who's Tom Gatzke and why is he running for the president of the Village of Maine? Well, I grew up in Waukesha and I loved to hunt and fish as a kid, and I wanted to be an engineer. So, I wound up going to school in Houghton, Michigan at Michigan Technological University. I got a bachelor's degree in environmental engineering there and a master's degree in civil engineering. After school, I wound up working for the Department of Transportation as a highway engineer for 10 years out of the Rhinelander office. And then our first child was born 9 years ago, and I started to stay home with our kids. We've now got 3 kids, and my youngest will be going to kindergarten at Maine Elementary next year. Uh, like I said, I like to hunt and fish. I still do that. I just spent the last couple of years building a cabin on the Willow Flowage where I like to hang out with my family and friends, do a lot of fishing, teach my kids about the outdoors, and just enjoy our time in the peace and quiet of up north. Um, like a lot of you, I didn't pay any attention to local politics. I was comfortable staying at home, sure that everything was just taking care of itself. I remember attending a meeting about 5 years ago when they were discussing incorporation as a village. And then a year or two later, there was a meeting about the wells, the well project. I did attend that meeting, but I believed what they were telling us at the time, and I thought, well, I guess whatever's got to be done has got to be done. So I just went on with my life, not paying any attention. And then a couple of years ago, a neighbor knew that I was an engineer and asked me to take a closer look at the well project to see if it was actually necessary. So I started doing a little investigating, and it turned out that I realized it wasn't necessary, and my dealings with the Village of Maine made me suspicious that they were hiding something or intentionally deceiving the public, and that really started to get me upset. I didn't think it was fair, but I still hadn't considered running for office until they passed a resolution 5-0. By the way, the entire board voted in favor of a resolution that will subsidize the water rates with tax dollars from everyone in the entire village. I thought, well, that's taxation without representation, and they used to throw tea in the Boston Harbor over the same kind of thing. And I just feel like they've gone way too far, and I just couldn't sit by any longer, and here we are. I guess we'll find out in about 14 days if you agree with me or not. And since the wells are how I really got my start in paying attention, the next video I'll post will be specifically about the wells and why I disagree with what they're proposing to do.